Hello my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Hey and I believe in dragons. All kinds of dragons. Ice. I don't like ice. It's far too cold. It's not my element. In some tales they say that ice was also an ability to breathe from the dragon. And that was just a continuation of the story of Fafnir who could breathe fire. And then people believed that also ice was one of their elements. After all, they are guardians of nature itself, and so they have the power of nature. So they can manipulate all the elements. But the thing is that people forget is that ice is not one element. It's both. It's two. Actually three, if you think about this. It's water as main element, and then the air that freezes them, and then you have the earth where it stands on. So actually several ones, but especially water and air. A collaboration of those two creates a manipulation of that, so it will become hard and cold. So it's an object. It's not actually water anymore, but you can turn it back into water if you have the fire. What I want to tell you about this, the ice dragon, is in the ancient times they thought that the dragons had all the powers of the elements, and so do I believe that. I believe that because I feel that they have the energy of the elements, nature itself. They have the power of it. I can feel this with my own dragon, and even within myself, within me. That is also the reason why I can do magic, why my mind is so strong, and why I can manipulate myself in a far lesser way, of course, than the dragon itself, but I can do that as well. You can do that as well after some practice of magic. It's all have to do with nature. It doesn't have to do anything with Harry Potter nonsense and just Wingardium Leviosa or things like that. No, magic is a way to understand nature. You have to feel nature. You have to become one with nature, together alongside with your dragon and dragon powers that you have. This is not a role-play game. This is something very real, and something like this immediately let me know, let me feel the ice dragon. It's not a fairy tale. Those dragons are very real. Those are the dragons that are actually at closest up with the elements of water and air. So it doesn't have to do with anything warm. If it has to be warm and not ice, then Fafnir must step in to let it become water. Yeah, so Fafnir is very well needed, or we die. Or we die, that is just it. So you have to understand all the four elements of nature. You have to understand and go inside of the mind of a dragon and a guardian itself. Because the spirituality, the draconic Wicca spirituality, is not a religion. It's more an understanding of nature, an understanding of it. That is what the draconic Wicca in itself and the path of the dragon are. They are nature spirituality. Some say it's just a toy, but no, it's something that goes far deeper than people can imagine. It goes, this is our creator. It goes about the creating of life, and the dragons who are the first ones, and the dragons who are the guardians of it, that are now behind fifth gate. It's so sad that they are not real. I mean not here. I mean that they are not with us in a physical way. But I'm sure if the dragon returns, and I hope not, and the reason for that is that they will be hunted. They will be hunted down. They will be seen as wild animals, and so the dragon would lead a very horrible life, and it will be suffering. Humans are horrible creatures. Horrible creatures. They are not the guardians as I wish them to be. They are horrible. They are, even if they are gods themselves, they will just kill them for being other beings. There are many stories about dragon slayers, and I know that this will be true if they return, and they will be treated like heroes. I just know this. But I just want to say, your dragon by your side, or your god, can all be an ice dragon, a fire dragon, a wind dragon, maybe an electrical dragon, because also that electrical dragon is also the cause of two elements combined. That is a reaction of two elements. It can even be electrical. Ice, fire, water, air, all the things, even darkness itself. The dark dragons, even the dark dragons are not entirely dark, but they're elements. It's not really an element, but it's more like they are in the shadows. They hide in the shadows, and yet they are trying to find the light. Dark dragons, it's also something that I come across. A dark dragon is not evil, it's just a searcher, a traveler between gates. Maybe even harder if this is your guardian. This will definitely be a chaos dragon. Like I say, electrical dragons here. This is very, very possible that when you encounter a dragon, your light bulb, I mean your light in your room, might flicker when they come to you. Malfunctions between electrical stuff. This can be very well happening. I mean, my own radio came on by itself because of that. Because I had a visit not from my own dragon, but from a dragon who is very close with the earth and air that creates electricity. It's just poof, and then it happens. But also spiritual energy like that, so strong like that, when it comes to you, that can also cause malfunctions in your electrical stuff. But an ice dragon is a nice romantic fairy tale about ice and fire, the most two opposite of each other. I even know a roller coaster that is called Dueling Dragons, that is between fire and ice, because that is the opposite of each other. But in fact, they are coming together as one. Without fire, there is no water. There would be only ice. Without the ice one, there won't be no water as well. So you need both of them to create water. And like I said, you can manipulate it. You can create something with it. You can open gates with it. Open the gates of the dragon. You can create darkness and light yourself with this. This is a creation of everything. This is where the dragon is one with, where the dragon embraced Mother Nature when they have fled this place. They didn't really fled, by the way. They just disappeared. So what I want to say with this, just feel your dragon, feel the dragon with you. They have a very strong connection with one or several elements, and you can know that because you will feel these elements as they are very close to you. These elements, you know, when you touch your dragon, when the dragon touches you, you can actually feel the elements where the dragon is closest with. And actually also something that you should know is your own element. Where are you the closest one to? That is where you can base your magic on, your rituals. What can you manipulate, my brothers and sisters, alongside of the dragon? You don't have to do magic, you don't have to manipulate. It's just something that you can do, and something that maybe you want to know what your closest element is. You have all four of them, all five, actually all six. All of the elements are with you, but there are several stronger, and this is where you should base your magic on, base your dragon magic on. And by the way, don't abuse it. Never abuse it. Use it with honor of the dragon. Use it with so much respect for the dragon. Because the dragon, actually, if you don't use it with respect, the dragon might stop you from this. I had this several times in the beginning, when I wanted to do this for selfish reasons. But how foolish can I be? It's so foolish to do manipulation for selfish reasons, just to show off other people. Never be a display of power. It's just for fun. Don't be like these Harry Potter things, but use your magic with honor and respect for the dragon. This is the energy from them, from the dragon. There is nothing higher than this, and this flows through your veins. Feel this. Use it with respect. And if you have an ice dragon by your side, congratulations. I only felt, I mean, an ice dragon two times. And that is just because the gate was open, so it was still far away. But it's a combination. You don't see a lot of combinations with the dragon. It's more often one element that is way stronger than the rest. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.